You will never make me cry.
What's up, friends? It's been a minute, right, since I posted on this YouTube channel. I've been pretty busy with work stuff, I guess, and also the other YouTube channel, the French one. But as it's the end of the year and last year we kind of made a bang with the Dedacciai build that's still there, I kind of wanted to end the year with telling you a bit more about the new baby. Probably seen the title, that's probably why you're here. So you're going to discover everything about this Massacan. Just to give you some backstories, Massacan is a French brand based in Nice, so in south of France. I think it's called the French Riviera in English, might be wrong. They started, I think, in 2022. They are not a fixed gear brand, don't get me wrong. They are first more a gravel brand. So I have one of their gravel there, it's Pola, it's the Massacan Pola. They also have a cheaper version, which is a Massacan Paulette. They have a kind of an all-road bike, which is the Massacan Spacada. And they have a fixed gear bike because they are fucking bike nerds. And this is the Massacan Fissa. As I said, it's a French brand, but the frame are made in Italy by a famous frame maker back in Italy. And it's alloy, obviously, but it's not any kind of alloy. It's Dedacciai Fire Special Aluminium, so Italian aluminium. I have to say it's kind of unique compared to all of the fixed gear bike you have on the market, which are most of them made in Taiwan or China. Obviously the price tag is on the high end of the scale, but I would not say it's expensive. I would say it's costly, meaning it's a very premium frame. In my current configuration, which you will see is not weight weenie at all, 8.35 kilograms. And remember, I'm tall ass, so it's a very big size frame. So I guess if you're smaller, like more the average 1.75 meters or below, you can probably get a bang at 7 kilos or even less if you do the right component. And I decided to pull the trigger on this one specifically because I wanted a more comfort ride. So the Dedacciai that I built last year and rebuilt this year, now I remember I haven't showed you the new version, but I will do that. I will do it. I needed something more comfortable, something I can ride a bit longer, something less aggressive in terms of position. The geometry is fully customized to me, so it's not off the shelf. It's actually made for myself. And to prove that, on the BB shell, you have my name, Victor. So literally, this frame is mine. The color also is not stock. It's been a request. So with Massacan, you can do custom colors that still need to fit the brand. So that's kind of a caveat, but I love that they still permits the custom color, but still want it to be on brand. So this is the yellow from the Spacada, so the all-road bike, but with all the decals from the Massacan Fissa, so purple and yellow. In terms of very specific stuff on this frame, so obviously I said custom geometry, interchangeable dropouts, so that's make life way easier. You have 2 months for bottle cages, which is for me, finally, it's always a struggle to carry on your back the water bottle, so this is absolutely great. Also, this frame has internal cable routing for the front, so I didn't ask for rear brake mount. In my case, the front brake is a disc brake. I chose that because I'm heavyweight. I want to have, I would say, safe button. I know it can be tricky to have a front brake only, but it gives me a bit more confidence. So I have this front brake. The fork obviously is through axle. This frame is just bang on. The bottom bracket is BSA standard. The seat post diameter is 27.2. Yeah, pretty much it's a dope frame. Even at this price, I can say there's not so much equivalent. Now, let's dive into the parts. So the stem is a Steamworks Ronda. It's a steel stem So it's quite heavy. It's 90 millimeters long. The handlebars are zip SL70, 40 centimeters wide. I love it. So those are 4 hoods from the mate NGF export from Canada. I absolutely love them. The bar tape is not final because I had some problems with some of the bar tape, whatever. Seam works there also, and seam works everywhere pretty much. That's the keyword. So top cap seam works in brass, and same for the spacers, which are also seam works. You have the front brake. It's a concrete cross top, and my new computer Chorus Dura. So that's for the cockpit. Pretty basic, but very comfortable. I think for summer, I will get a brand new bar tape because this one is way too thin. Seat color, it's a wolf tooth, obviously in purple to match the purple of the Fissa logo. Seat post, it's a Seamworks Bitnik. I absolutely love it. And the saddle is a San Marco Regal, and it's bang on. Sugino 75 DD2 with the bottom bracket from Sugino. It's a 170 that causes sometimes some issue of toe overlap depending on the shoes I'm having, but I love it. Pedals, those are the Look Extract. The chainring, so it's a small ratio. Remember, we're in winter. It's a 46 tooth in 332 inches, meaning the chain, it's 11-128 inches. I think that's the right term, but it's an 11-speed chain. And it's waxed with Silka wax, and I love it. Chainring bolts are from Stridsland Journal. Rear cog is Kronos. It's a French brand, same 332 inch, and chain tensioner from Surly. Love it. Runwell Japan nuts. Now, the wheels. So rear, it's the DT Swiss T1800 alloy. Basic, perfect for what I want to do, flip-flop hub with no DT Swiss quality. I had to find the match for the front. This is the DT Swiss E1800, so that's the same series, but that's the road wheel, and even more, it's the endurance wheel, because it has through axle, as you can see, and disc brake. The only difference between those two wheels is the internal width. So this one, I think it's 18 or 17, and this one is 1920. So that's the main differences. Tires, and that's the beauty of this ram. Those are Ultra Dynamico Cava Race in 33. So this bike fits 33 pretty easily at the rear, and at the front, I even have more space. Inside, I have put right now tube at the rear, and it's a butyl tube at the front. This bottle cage is a Sick Manivelle made in France in Strasbourg, and this one is a titanium from Silka. And finally, bag is from AGU. It's a pretty standard one, and I just love it. Let's go around and talk about that baby boy. This is the front disc. So this is a Galfer disc with the Grotac Equal mechanical disc brake, and it brakes absolutely perfect. I love it. That's pretty much the baby. Yeah, let's go ride it. Well, there you have it, the ride with this brand new Massacan Fissa. It's just a joy to ride, to be honest. It's way different than the Dedacciai. I would say it's a bit stiffer. Position is a bit better for a longer ride. I started with a longer stem than 90mm, and now it's way better with this 90mm. The position, the bike feel is just right on point. The main issue, and I would not say it's an issue as per se, there is a massive toe overlap on some of my shoes, because some of them, like the Adidas, has a very long toe. But it also shows that the geometry is super compact, meaning it's really tucked. The bike is super agile, it handles like crazy, and it's just a joy. You just need to mind that's super big toe overlap when doing tight corners, but when it's just like you're riding fast and you just riding around, it doesn't really matter when you're at speed, but just slow corners, you just to be mindful of that, I would say. I just enjoy this bike so much. Completely different than the Dedacciai, obviously. The Dedacciai even more so now, and I need to do a bike check on it, is really aggressive. It's a crit machine. This one can be just compared as a road bike, an endurance road bike with big tires, and that's absolutely perfect. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give a subscribe, thumbs ups, and shoot out your comment if you have any question about this Massacan Fissa. As this channel is with an international audience, you may haven't heard about them, but happy to make you discover them. And yeah. See you next time, guys. Peace out.